Breaking travel news. Travel Talk with Phil Blizzard, talking to industry experts and decision makers.
The Arabian Hotel Investment Conference, breaking travel news, and we're looking at Accor and their developments across the region. So Christophe, thanks very much for joining us.
Good afternoon, Phil.
Welcome. So, Accor Group, let's have a look at the key brands you have in the region.
Accor in the region being the GCC country, the Arabian Peninsula,
Yep.
Egypt, represent 70 hotels open and 40 hotels under development, which will open within the next 2-3 years. Accor has a wide range of brands, from economy with Ibis style, mid-scale segment with Novotel Mercure, upscale Pullman and M Gallery, and then on the upper upscale we have Sofitel. So we have 40 hotels under development, and the balance in between those market segments are roughly about 30% on the economy segment, 38% on the mid-scale, almost 70%,
yeah,
and the remaining on the upper upscale.
Okay. So looking at your development pipeline and those market sectors, those three core sectors, the new properties coming online, how do they fit into those sectors?
They fit, like I said, we have Ibis and Ibis Style. Ibis Style is a new brand we have introduced on the economy segment. The differences between Ibis traditional is not standardized, it's much more trendy, and it's I would say the lifestyle brand of Ibis.
Yeah.
And that represents about 30% of development at the moment. On the mid-scale, we have Novotel, Mercure, and Adagio.
Sure.
Adagio is a brand we have introduced last year. It's an extended stay on the mid-scale segment for Accor. And finally, we have the Sofitel as well, Sofitel on the upper upscale.
So with the new hotels coming on stream, it's very much the same sort of balance.
It's about that. We try to keep that balance.
Yeah, okay. And what's the core, which are the main countries for development for Accor across the GCC and beyond?
The main country, I mentioned the 40 hotels on development, 26 of them are in Saudi Arabia. So Saudi Arabia is perceived to be the country where the development is taking place. And there is some good reason for that. His Highness Shah Sultan bin Salman, who is heading the CTA for years, has a vision and communicate on that to develop domestic tourism in Saudi.
Of course.
Saudi, at the opposite of UAE, has a strong domestic market. Out of the 27 million, there are about 20 million of Saudi. And the idea is to develop affordable accommodation for the Saudi to travel, either for business and mainly for leisure.
And within Saudi Arabia, there's a lot of talk about the developing infrastructure, the rail network, which is under construction, helping to increase mobility and the domestic tourism.
Yeah, absolutely. And the good news actually is since the new king, nothing has changed. I think the vision and the commitment is still the same. And even though, as we know, the oil barrel has been slightly reduced, investment in Saudi hasn't been reduced. So that is a very good news actually for them to implement their objective. And
to finish off this conference, the Arabian Hotel Investment Conference, the theme this year is looking at hotel development for the travellers of tomorrow. So from a core perspective, how do you see things changing for, say, the next generation of travellers?
But you see, we heard this morning new brand coming on the market, and we are also addressing that subject. I talked about on the economy segment about Ibis Style. Ibis Style is designed really for this new generation, the millennium generation, what they call the digital native, who wants to use place easy, relax, with no constraints. And we're developing that. On top of that, also we have a new brand called Mama Shelter, which is a joint venture between Accor and the Club Med at one stage to develop that brand.
That's Mama Shelter. Yeah?
Mama Shelter.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. So that's a few new brands aimed at specifically the next generation, as you say, the digital native and the millenniums. So thanks very much, Christophe, with that overview of what we can expect from Accor Group for the next generation of travellers.